All right, well, good morning, everybody. It's gonna be my first video. Not really positive what all I'm doing here, but I just thought I would make kind of an introductory video to introduce myself and thank everybody for joining me on the channel and in my journeys and misadventures metal detecting. I am by far an amateur, beyond amateur in my metal detecting, so you'll probably see me doing things or um, referring to things incorrectly. So feel free to let me know what the correct way to do it is or what I'm doing wrong, because I don't mind being given the correct information. I've learned pretty much everything I know how to do on metal detecting from YouTube. Don't know anyone that metal detected before that I hung out with, so everything that I have picked up will be from watching people on YouTube, which is kind of what spurred me into doing this myself, because maybe I could actually help someone out or encourage someone to pick up this hobby that I've come to enjoy. Um, Maybe I can return back to YouTube what I have taken out of it. Um, I really don't know what else to say on this. Um, I guess I'll tell you a little bit of my background. I'm uh, 18, 20-year police veteran, law enforcement here in Ocala, Florida. I was involved in a pretty bad car crash one night, and that ended up with me having a little bit of a brain bleed and all kind of internal mess. I'm not going to get into all that, but to make a long story short, they had to drill a hole in my head to get the bleeding off, and all that leads to the fact that I have a little bit of a brain malfunction to where I don't remember things clearly the way I should, or refer to things the way I should, um, or even speaking inappropriately at times. I've been told that. Um, so I will make sure I say that from the beginning. I'm messed up. Don't know how else to say it. Uh, Messed up to the point so much that I couldn't be a police officer anymore. Physically, I was really bad off on my left side of my body from the car crash, and I've gotten a lot of my usage back of my limbs, but not 100% of my fine motor coordination and strength is far from lacking in my dexterity is far from lacking in my left side. Right side, I'm doing okay on. Um, so trying to find something to keep me occupied. My wife, who is an angel, she has stuck with me through thick and thin on this, and she was concerned about me sitting around the house moping and being depressed and not having anything to do. Because, to make a long story short, I'm disabled and I can't really do anything to get a job or anything. Nobody really wants to hire anybody in my condition. So I looked into gunsmithing, which didn't really go very well because you got to have money to buy guns and gunsmithing equipment and all that, um, which I obviously don't have. Um, so that was kind of a misadventure. I have the love and the desire to do gunsmithing, but just the rest of it, not so much. Um, I love shooting and guns and that kind of stuff in general, but I have very few guns uh, and equipment and not very many places around where I live to actually go enjoy myself shooting. So I had to find something more affordable of a hobby that would get me out of the house and get me something to do. And I turned to the computer and Googled affordable hobbies. Uh, and out of all the things that returned to me in my search, this is the only thing that really looked like it might be interesting. So I started researching the topic, and I started watching YouTube videos after YouTube videos of people like Kurt Franz and the Hoover Boys, Dominique, the Silver Slinger, and all that that she does with her relic hunting and coin hunting, and just the people that do the metal detecting. A lot there's It's broke down into a lot of different categories to where you can either be a coin hunter, a relic hunter. There's all kind of. I didn't know all this in the beginning, that there was so many different classifications to it, and I guess I would fall more into the line of a coin hunter, basically because I'm broke and living on disability, and if I can find a couple dollars in clad coins, that's a couple dollars more than I had when I started. So I am all about coin hunting, I guess. Um, Relic hunting is interesting, and if I was a millionaire already on my own, I just might do that just to enjoy myself. But right now, I guess, not to sound greedy, I'm in it for the money. So I would like to see what I could find. Maybe I'll get lucky and find the golden doubloon that'll sell for oodles and oodles, and I'll be well off. But in the meantime, I'm just having fun. Um, Kurt has really helped me out with information and advice, and his videos have just been tremendous. Um, Same with Dominique. Haven't really spoke to her one on one, but have followed a lot of her videos. Um, Kurt's friend that has really got me interested, Megan Smith. She has got her own YouTube channel, Rusty Halo Metal Detecting, and the biggest channel of all of them is the Stealth Digger Nation, with Digger Charlie and Keebler and those kind of boys, and they are just really, really enjoyable to watch. I mean, they seem to be more into the relic hunting and the artifacts that they recover, which down here in Central Florida we don't have very many Civil War battlefields or things upon that nature to recover or detect or cellar holes or anything like that. I mean, this is Florida. We don't have cellars. So uh, I didn't really watch them that much at first, and I followed them a little bit on Facebook, and then saw that they uh, confused me a little bit because there was some anti-law enforcement statements that I interpreted, and so I just left their channel and quit following them because I thought they were anti-law enforcement, and I am, if anything, pro-law enforcement thanks to my career. Um, I mean, it's still the love of my life, and I'm sad that I can't do it anymore. But Kurt kept referring to the Stealth Digger group and everything that they did in his videos, which had me take a second look at him again. And I met I didn't meet any of them, but I spoke to them, friended them on Facebook, and became familiar with Trooper Brian. Obviously, the way that they deal with him and the fact that he goes and hangs out and stays at the Stealth Shack with them, they can't be anti law enforcement. So that turned out that I was completely misunderstood and wrong in that. And they have turned out to be a really good group of guys, and he has helped me out a lot. So, um, don't really know what else to say other than I want to thank Kelly Coe and Steve Stevie Ray, the salesman that has really helped me out getting my detectors and got me going. Uh, Without them, I probably wouldn't know what I'm doing or probably have got the wrong things. Uh, Once again, I don't know what I'm doing or what should be done correctly. So if you see me saying something or doing something that seems familiar or similar to the Hoover Boys or um, Dominique and the Silver Slingers or um, the Stealth Diggers, that's because they're good, successful, popular people, and you should take it as um, a compliment that I have picked up terminology or I've enough watched enough of their videos that I use their terms or say things that they say because that's what I know of metal detecting is from watching them. I've been blessed that my wife Linda has gotten involved in detecting with me and seems to have a pretty strong interest in it as well. She works very hard as a veterinarian technician, so she doesn't have as much time, if any, to detect with me. But the time she does get off, she tries to go do some dirt fishing with me, and she seems to enjoy it. So um, she has a vacation coming up on our birthdays in September. Her birthday's 10 days before mine, beginning of September. Mine's in the middle area. And we're going to go to a condo on the beach. Her boss is allowing us to use his timeshare, and we're going to go stay at a place on the beach and get a nice long weekend walking along the beach and try some beach water metal detecting. From all the videos I've seen, it could be pretty successful. So we're going to go see how that goes and see how we enjoy it. Um, Wish me luck. And if you see me doing anything that you think I should be doing better, swinging the detector too fast or doing things in a way or not picking up on things the way I should, feel free to chime in and let me know because I won't know until you tell me. And that's how I learn. I don't have no problem taking corrections or instructions. I want to thank everybody that I mentioned for helping me and getting me involved into the YouTubing and the metal detecting because it has given me something to do, got me out of the house, given me a chance to go do some exercise and do something that I am really developing a strong love for. I'm enjoying it. I haven't found anything but clad coins so far and old rusty bottle caps and pull tabs, which leads me to my how I got my name. The name I came up for my channel is the Pull Tab Patriot. Uh, I'm about as patriotic and American as can be. Former U.S. Marine, very much a fan of Americana, and all I find so far is pull tabs. So kind of came together. Uh, thank you all for joining me, and I look forward to doing some detecting videos here very soon. And feel free to chime in and give me some help, more input on the matter. Happy hunting, all. Thank you. God bless.